y'all. Josh Chamberlain of Chamberlain's Portable Welding. This video is just going to be a little bit of rambling, and I'm giving shout outs to a couple of companies that we did collaborations with. First off, I'm going to give you the front part of our journey and starting this business. After 15 years at Caterpillar, I went out on my own. We started out in this truck with $20,000 left in our bank account. We bought the welder for this truck. I ran this truck out for about 3 months, and then we started getting swamped. I needed a bigger cab and chassis truck to haul more bottles of acetylene and argon and all that stuff and all my welding equipment. So in the mix of looking for a bigger truck, I couldn't get finance because I was a new business, so I couldn't go buy a good, decent used service truck or a new service truck. So I had to come up with something. We found another truck, the Silverado 5500. We found this truck in Peoria, Illinois. It's a Silverado 5500. I couldn't get finance for a big service truck because I was a new business. I didn't have 2 years under my belt, so we went this route. And as soon as I seen it, I done had a vision in what I wanted the truck to look like and how we was going to build it. I always think 2 to 3 years ahead, and as soon as I seen the truck, I said, I want that truck, we'll pay that truck off, and then we'll have a crane bed built for the truck, and I'll talk about that in a few seconds. So we went up to Illinois, picked this truck up. It had 19.5s on it with like 32.5, 33-inch tires, and as soon as I got it back in this driveway, I told my wife I got to get bigger wheels and tires for the truck. And she was on board, but she told me that I had to wear out those brand new tires first before we bought new wheels and tires. One of the biggest reasons that I wanted to go to a 22.5 and larger tires was for the crane bed that we're building for the truck. We're putting an AMT Dominator 2 bed on it, which is made for a medium to heavy duty service truck. A Dom 1 bed is made for like F450s and 550s and so on, and around 5500s. The fender wells are cut out for 19.5 tires. I knew we was going to put the Dom 2 bed on this truck, and then in 3 to 4 years, once the crane bed's paid off, we're going to buy a Peterbilt service truck, and we'll pull the bed off this truck, the crane bed off this truck, and put on the Peterbilt. So all your body lines will match, plus your wheel wells. These are 22.5s. I got these wheels custom made from Wheels A Million in Florida. They was 22.5-inch blank Alcoa wheels. They powder coated them, machined these holes out to a larger diameter, and then milled the edges right here. Really good detail, really good company to get wheels through. They make all kind of different wheels, 22s, 20s. They can pretty well do any design you want. Once we put these wheels and tires on it, I knew we was gonna have to raise the front of the truck up just a little bit. So I reached out and found a company, HD Shocks. The owner's name is Pat. They're out of Bakersville, California. Really good guy. We had a long conversation, and we decided to do a collaboration deal with him as well. He hooked us up with some King HD shocks. He designed these shocks and partnered with King to do the final product there. This is a 2.5-inch tubing, OD tubing shock, and it's nitrogen charged. They're reserviceable. You can rebuild the shocks. He also sold me these D-release springs in a package deal with the shocks. Some were 2.5-inch to 3-inch lift leaf springs. I'm 5'11", and you can see how much higher this made this truck. We're going to repack the rear springs, but we're going to wait until we put the crane bed on it so we can re-arch the springs to level the whole truck out. Other than that, another vendor that we do work with is Montezuma. We've done a lot of really good videos on this. Our first advertising video we did with them, the sound got muted. So if y'all would want us to make another video on Montezuma and this toolbox, subscribing it, maybe get a promo to get some deals on them for y'all, just let us know in the comments. Other than that, I am out of breath. That was a lot of talking. This is just our goals. Like I said, this truck will be paid off, I think, next month. And when we first got it, we done set up a deadline, what we want to do. Get the truck, buy our boring equipment, pay the boring equipment off, pay the truck off, then get a crane bed built for this truck. And then after the crane bed's paid off, which we should have paid off in 2 years, we're going to buy the Peterbilt. I'm looking at a 537. We're going to have it converted over to a four-wheel drive cab and chassis truck. And then, like I said, we'll take the crane bed off this and put on the Peterbilt. So you always got to have goes to work for, and we got a bunch of goes, but we'll hit them. Either way, I appreciate y'all watching our content. Any comments or questions, just give us a holler. That was a lot of talk.